guys, gals, and guys, how y'all doing, baby? Like me, you made it through the weekend, baby, and you made it over here to the mess with your girl, the one and only, the fairy Puss, the Bre Starr, honey. How y'all doing? Hey, cue the applause. Yeah, no, we ain't made it that far yet, but we getting there. We getting there, love. We getting there. We gonna make it through the rain. But let's get into this tea, bitch. Honey, somebody tried your girl. Somebody tried Beyonce Renee. Honey, DJ Pump the Beats.
So I just got back from the Renaissance
It's Renaissance.
World Tour in Philly. So I arrived at the venue at around 7:30. The show started at 7.
Correction, doors were at 7. Now, if the ticket said starts 7, doors at 6, 5:30, then that would mean that the official start time was 7. But I would think common sense for a stadium that has to let in tens of thousands of people, that everybody wouldn't be there at 7 o'clock. You yourself said the show starts at 7 and you got there at 7:30. You were the late one in your terms.
And Beyonce didn't come on until like maybe 8:45-ish. There were no opening acts.
She's the opening act. It was already said.
So the first hour and a half,
How do you know what was happening for an hour and a half when you showed up at 7:30?
everyone's just sitting there like chit-chatting with the people next to you, like staring off into fucking space. I don't understand why she didn't book anyone.
You don't know how to set your own vibrations in the environment of a Beyonce concert. I don't know what to tell you. You failed already.
I think that would have been a great way to hype up the crowd and also give us more bang for our buck. Like, hello. It's not like I paid $50 for nosebleeds or anything.
The lady performed for damn near 3 hours. How much banging do you want in your buck? Not just the lady and performer of today's century, like today's generation. The biggest performer of the world is performing for your ungrateful ass for damn near 3 hours, and not just standing in one spot, but dancing, and the microphone is on, full blown vocals, and you want more banging in your buck?
So then she comes on at like 8:45-ish, and the songs that she decided to start with were so random.
Weren't random. Those are one of her most R&B songs that her community thoroughly enjoys. I was at the show. I know you remember the part where she was singing Dangerously in Love, and she stopped singing because the crowd was carrying the song. She literally didn't sing for like a whole hook.
She did 1+1, she did Dangerously in Love, she did I Care, and she did Flaws and All. Why are these the opening songs?
Because she's the opening act. And that's the song the opening act wanted to sing.
No one cares about these songs.
I care. I know you don't care too much, but I still care.
Okay, like they're very niche.
What part of Dangerously in Love is niche? Be so for real. It was the name of her debut album.
Okay, and like Undercover, and they're just not hype songs. So the crowd is most excited to see you when you first come out. You have to do songs that are going to like fuel that passion that they're feeling.
Did feel the passion that we were feeling with her raw live vocals.
I don't think she started with the right songs.
Thank God you're not the musical director.
Pure Honey and Cozy were absolutely the highlights. So a lot of what you see in TikTok is like where she's really excelling.
Over excelled the entire performance.
Otherwise, a lot of the songs she like does little snippets of, and then she like moves on to the next song. And it's like, girl, please just finish a song. Start to finish. Just commit, please. Like, I want to hear the whole thing.
This is a woman with 2 decades worth of material.
I don't want to hear like snippets, remixes, little like teasers. Like, just do the whole song.
Remixes and snippets and mixes is something that the Black community does, ballroom community does. That's literally what her album is. She put together a bunch of samples and a bunch of prior compositions to make a new composition.
She skipped All Up in Your Mind and Thick, which I don't even want to get into. It's just going to make me red in the cheeks, so forget it.
Forgotten.
Child, honey, this is why I be preaching gatekeeping. Honey, these children be thinking that Beyonce is Dula Peep some goddamn body. Bitch, Beyonce is not Madonna. Beyonce is a classically trained soul singer. You motherfuckers keep thinking that Beyonce ass started, honey, what's that album? B-Day. Honey, and when I say y'all, I'm talking about the white queens. The white queens think that Beyonce is motherfucking, you know, pop stop. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck they think she... We enjoy the soul. We enjoy the soul. Sis left no crumbs. Honey, that's why I like to preach gatekeeping. That's why I'm glad Beyonce charged the prices that she charged, because you got motherfuckers like this going to the goddamn show not even knowing who Beyonce really the fuck is, then heard a couple of her records in the techno club, bitch, and they think that they can critique R&B music. Girl, have several fucking seats. This album was dedicated to, that's why I keep telling y'all, this album was dedicated to the Black queens, bitch. She was trying to be commercial by including everybody. This album wasn't for everybody. Now, you know, she sell everybody her tickets, but she ain't for everybody. We need to go back to motherfucking gatekeeping. Gatekeep Beyonce. Giselle knows Carter. Let's gatekeep the whole motherfucking family, honey. Girl, anytime you see a white queen doing a negative review of Beyonce, but report that bitch. Report her for racist harassment. Because clearly you don't understand the Black culture enough to even be critiqued, bitch. Honey, let's see. Child, I done pulled her page up. Because, girl, she done got a lot of flack. Honey, Little Miss Murphy. Baby, yeah, that's the white queen's name. Honey, Little Miss Murphy. I had to pull up her page for y'all. Honey, so y'all could get into her skits. Honey, bitch, yes, honey. Porn stash. Yes, the porn stash wasn't just for the Beyonce video. I think it's an effect. Girl, Miss Murphy, they said Miss Murphy was on TikTok being racist. Girl, I don't know whether Miss Murphy was on TikTok being racist or not, because I wasn't there to catch that tea. By the time I got there, honey, Miss Murphy's page was no longer in existence, baby. They said she was being racist, honey, because the girls was reading her in the sense of trying to educate her about R&B and soul music, and just because an artist might make a couple of dance records or have a couple of dance remixes that you like, bitch, that does not give your melaninic ass rights over that artist. It don't. And see, that's the problem with cisgender white American men today. Y'all think y'all own every fucking thing, bitch. No, girl. I'm glad we had a Black Music Month last week, honey. Shout out to Sid. Let me go ahead and pull up Sid page so y'all can go ahead and follow her too. Cause Sid, baby, honey, Sid, you left no crumbs, baby, honey. Y'all go ahead and follow Sid. You know we support Black women over here. They don't get much support in the world's overall mainstream. But bitch, you know, they get support over here. I said I was going to try to work on my cussing today. So let's see if I can make it through the rest of the stream without cussing. Because I keep having to get my videos manually reviewed so that they can see that I'm being educational. Because The algorithm picks up the cussing, so I think they think I be doing drill music. Um, Baby, did y'all hear about this tea, honey? Yes, honey. Jesus, what? Now, let me pull it over for y'all. Did y'all hear about this tea? Yes, yes, yes. The headline is in patois. Yes, it is, honey. Now, it's black culture over here. I keep telling y'all, it's not just American black. It's the whole diaspora over here, yes. But yes, Austa, if y'all familiar with the Instagram influencer, Austa. Yes, beautiful girl, lovely gowns. Baby, tell me why Austa is no longer with us. Rest in peace to Austa. Shout out to her family. Shout out to her friends. Shout out to all her loved ones. Baby, my Lord. I'm so tired. I'm so tired, honey. Guess how Austa was taken from us. Just take a wild guess. Austa was taken by her millionaire boyfriend. These are some of his tweets that he left confessing to the crime. Austa had been missing. And I guess it just weighed on his conscience. Just weighed on his conscience. He couldn't keep it in anymore. And he ended up going on a full-blown Instagram story rant disclosing the fact that he had stabbed Austa accidentally while they were arguing. I'm not sure how a full-grown man can argue with a petite woman and stab her by accident. I'm not even understanding why he had the knife for the argument. But that's what he says happens. That's what he claims. Honey, now he done went on this whole rant, and the whole time he's going on the rant, I'm just trying to figure out how to get in touch with the Lagos, Nigeria authorities to go and pick his ass up. I'm wondering, why is this man on Instagram ranting? Why haven't y'all gone to his house and collect him? If y'all want to get into his rant, baby, you can backtrack it, honey. You can pause it. You can pause to read. You can screenshot, do what you want. But I'm not giving a whole bunch of that demon time on this motherfucking line over here on this chat line. Damn, my goal. Telling this story, honey, I done forgot I wasn't supposed to be cussing. But yes, honey, he done took this child's life. Beautiful girl, beautiful girl. Guess what his name was? Or is. I'm sorry. He's still with us physically, but I don't think he's with us mentally. Killaboi. Killaboi is his name. Killaboi is his name. Ciao, honey. They say that Killaboi is one of them Nigerians that's worth millions. No, not a scammer. Not pretending to be worth millions. Actually the real thing, honey. Ugh. And it makes me feel horrible. Because, I promote this. I promote dating throughout the diaspora. I promote dating black men, native African men. But child, honey, I don't know what's going on. We're going to have to take the Nigerians off the list, because if they ain't got at least one wife that they lying about, or multiple wives that they telling you the truth about, then the motherfuckers is trying to stab you or trying to scam you, trying to steal your damn social security number and shit. Child, honey, Killaboi. I keep telling y'all to stay away, and I'm not trying to victim blame, but honey, you got to be very cautious of the men that you allow yourself to be around. You have to be very cautious of the men that you allow yourself to love. Baby, honey, these girls be online all day preaching to y'all about how these men, how these rich men ain't all it's cracked up to be, honey. How they tend to come with so much bullshit ego included, that it ain't worth the struggle a lot of times, honey. But rest in peace to Austa. Sending peace, love, and blessings to her family. Child, it's messy Monday. As I told you, it was going to be a hot ass mess, honey. Before I get into the next story, I just want to inform y'all, honey, that honey, why TikTok did motherfucking remove my live access? Why TikTok didn't remove my non-access? A lot of people be asking me, Bre, what was the point of you even going to YouTube? You know, you got 140K on TikTok. You know, you've been a paid creator over there for a while. Why did you start doing YouTubes on live? Why did you start doing live streams on YouTube? And that's because TikTok is racist than a motherfucker. They racist, they child groomers, and some more shit over there at TikTok, honey. That's why they started paying me. That's why I'm one of the people who they made a paid creator, because they got tired of me airing their shit. Honey, y'all remember Stop the Clock rallies and all that shit with TikTok? Yeah, it's because of I was one of the people that was making viral videos, honey, about TikTok and they bullshit, honey. And they didn't just ended my motherfucking live over there. I don't know why they didn't enter the goddamn live, because I ain't done nothing but cuss, bitch. Child, I am speaking in my native tongue, AAVE. And since we on the subject, I want y'all to think about the fact that words that are considered profane and words that we commonly censor in our society are usually the words that are commonly used amongst the African American community. And I know you probably thinking like, Bre, motherfucker and all that shit. And bitches, you know, everybody use that stuff. And those words have been profane for a while and blah, blah, blah. Those words are predominant amongst the African American culture. Those words belong to the vernacular. The AAVE, baby, the African American Vernacular English, honey. Baby, and it don't matter, you know, like we came up with the word skeet in replace of ejaculate or semen. And somehow it magically became a slur word. Today is Messy Monday. I ain't here to preach, honey. I just gave y'all something to think about, moving on to the next tea, bitch. Yes, honey. I'm gonna let y'all get into this y'allself and see if y'all catch the beat. DJ, pump the beat.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah. Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Child, I know y'all heard Sean P. Diddy Combs back on his gay shit again. Bitch, it ain't even been a week. We was just last week, we was coming off of Mike Rubin's white party where, you know, you had the reverse ice cream sandwiches with the white men on the outside and, you know, the black peen in the middle. It ain't even been a week and Diddy is back on his gay shit. And guess who with him? Your girl Meek Mills. You know Meek Mills like to carry her purses and stuff. You know, like to ride on boys' butts on motorcycles and stuff. Honey, my issue ain't, I'm not trying to be femme-phobic. I'm not trying to be queer-phobic. Honey, black men have the right to be gay. Please let black men be gay, because I'm tired of all these closet queens in the black community. Girl, I'm so tired. And they setting the precedent, honey. They setting the example, girl. They teaching the new generation. You got the new Gen Zs, YK Osiris and all the little young hags coming up now. You know, P. Diddy and them already done got them and, you know, convincing them to be DL instead of being openly gay and queer and bisexual and trans attracted artists. You know what I mean? We just did a damn story on Lil Wap not too long ago, honey. You see Lil Wap got on synthetic blonde wigs looking like Sailor Moon and shit. You know what I mean? And that's what's going to happen. These children keep having to bury their eyes in it. Did he come out the goddamn closet now, honey? They is on Fox News calling you bisexual. Girl, Pat, girl, go ahead get a Pride sponsorship like the rest of us queens, girl. Now. And get some sensitivity training for them Negroes over there at Ciroc. We're going to have to talk about you and Ciroc on Ballroom Tea Tuesday. Come back for, okay? Honey, what do y'all think? Leave a comment. Do you think that I'm doing too much? Do you think that we doing too much? Do you think that Diddy is straight? Do you think that Diddy is gay, or do you think that Diddy is bisexual? Leave it in the comments. We not trying to be politically correct. Today is Messy Mondays. We politically correct on Wednesdays. Come back for Wednesday's live stream, honey. Now, today we are out in people because we being messy, and I want you to tell me if you think that Diddy is gay, straight, or bisexual. Now, I'm here to tell you, if you say straight, then we going to look at you like you're a little slow. But you could still say it. You could still defend them. Honey, yes. Good evening. Good evening, female pit. Good evening, my love. Thank you for being here with your girl. Now, let's get into the next tea, baby. I might have to do some educating because I know some of y'all is millennials and Gen X and stuff, and y'all don't be knowing about these new artists and stuff that y'all children and grandchildren be listening to. DJ, pump the beat. DJ, fuck it up on the beat. DJ, fuck it up. Did you take your meds today? Pump the beat for the people, please.
Come on this court, y'all came on the court, gotta shut it down. Everything shut down. Go sit back down. Everybody, y'all just messed it up. Everybody go sit back down. I told y'all don't come on this court. I told y'all do not come on this court. Hey, get back.
Baby, yes, honey, what you seen was not a motherfucking test or a simulation, baby. It was the real thing. Them children stormed that child like she was in sync. The Beatles, honey. Old Kids on the Block, bitch. They stormed that child. How many of y'all know who it was that they even stormed, honey? And Gen Z, be quiet. Don't tell them. Don't tell them. How many of y'all 30 and over knew who that little girl was throwing her middle fingers up at walking in that high school, honey? I didn't think too many of y'all did. honey, because I ain't seen nobody responding. Theodore, you ain't got no response? Lilith? Female? Nobody got a response, honey. Baby, I'm going to introduce y'all to Sexy Red, honey. You might not know who she was, but I'm sure you know the name. Baby, she is really getting a lot. It's not a coincidence that she's viral right now. She is really getting a lot of attention. She's really getting a lot of attention. She got a Nicki collab. Yes, she got a collaboration with Nicki Minaj. And if you heard the song Pound Town, that's her. I doubt you heard it. But if you heard it, that is her, honey. And now we got Nicki on the verse. I'm still not expecting to hear the song on the radio, but you may be able to hear it in a club near you. Yes, honey, that's Sexy Red's current hit. And you know, for these young rap girls, honey, if you get if you get a Nicki Minaj feature, baby, then you doing something with yourself, honey. If you making up names for Nicki Minaj like the 40-year-old bully, you doing something for yourself too. So as long as Nicki Minaj is involved in your career with these young rap girls, they is doing something. But that ain't all Sexy Red is doing. I'm going to give y'all a little taste of her music.
I ain't no scary ass bitch, I'm a hoe. You know. I ain't no scary ass bitch, I'm a hoe. You know.
Yes, honey. Yeah. Your ears did not fool you. She said she ain't no scary ass bitch. She's a hoe. And that is her on the remix of The Babies. Shake Something. I still haven't heard Shake Something. That's the most I done heard of either one of the songs. And baby, I only listened to that much of it to bring it to y'all. Because I'm going to be honest with y'all. I've listened to Sexy Red before. You know, I keep my ears to the street when it comes to music. You know, songwriting is one of my hobbies. So I have to keep my ears to the street. You know, somebody might email me and been like, you know, a Sexy Red, want to see if you can write a hook or something for her. And I'll be like, I don't know no fucking Sexy Red. That bitch will have to wait. And then look, she got a damn feature with Nicki Minaj. So I say all that to say I gotta keep my ear to the streets. But that ain't all Sexy Red is known for. She's not, you know, a lot of the girls have the freaky raps these days. The biggest rap girls have the freaky raps these days. Sexy Red, yes, this is Sexy Red. This is one of her first times going viral, honey. This is Sexy Red. She likes to walk around with automatic machine guns. Yes, yes, honey. Mm-hmm. That skirt is cute. Yeah, so long story short, it's been a big deal on the black internet because Sexy Red was at these children high school and they lost it. So that's basically telling you that Sexy Red, these children is following her trail, honey. These children is following the skid marks in her drawers, baby. These children could tell you the color of her discharge, the way that they attacked her in that high school auditorium, right? Well, if you haven't caught the tea based on my explanation, honey, Sexy Red has been making a lot of news about performing for these kids in this high school because Sexy Red is essentially like a mix between Little Kim and Osama bin Laden. Chaotic. Chaos and anarchy. I mean, no shade. I don't know if y'all caught it, but the damn child walked into the school like this. It's bad enough that she looked like she's in the 10th grade. Honey, you done walked into the school with your middle fingers up. I'm sure that the school is supposed to have a policy where you're not even supposed to be able to do that. Girl, Molly, child. A lot of the Sexy Red, apparently, you know, the Sexy Red is like, you know, this generation's Little Kim, baby. So it's been a lot of people going back and forth, honey. They trying to make it a colorist situation because Sexy Red is a dark-skinned girl. They trying to say, oh, if it was a light-skinned girl that did Sexy Red shenanigans, honey, people wouldn't care and people would love her performing for them children. I can't speak for everybody. I can speak for Bre Starr. And if I had a child, I would not want Sexy Red performing at my child's high school. I just wouldn't. Baby dumplings, I wouldn't. I ain't lying to y'all. I swear I'm not. I mean, it's low vibrations. I'm like, you know, if y'all promoting Sexy Red at this school, what the hell else is y'all promoting? Honey, what's going on? Is Ava the principal over there at the school where Sexy Red works at? Because I feel like Ava is the only bitch that would approve them children seeing Sexy Red. Now, it looks to be a predominantly black school, so I'm hoping that the staff was black. And if that's the case, then I don't want to blame the staff for booking Sexy Red because, you know, maybe it was one of y'all who booked Sexy Red and you didn't know who the hell she was. You might have thought that she was Ice Spice. The girl with the Annie wig, with the little orphan Annie wig. You might have thought that was her. Sexy Red, you surely wouldn't have thought of who you seen if you didn't know her now, would you? But no, honey, Ice Spice is a completely different girl. In fact, the Sexy Red fans are not a big fan of Ice Spice, honey, and they have been eating and chewing on Miss Ice Spice all over the Young Black Twitter, huh? Apparently, Ice Spice has been shooting her video for her next single, Deli. Over the weekend, she was shooting the video, and she's been, flexing and throwing her stacks and all of that. And as you see, apparently, holding stacks in videos is something that Sexy Red has been doing. Because the Sexy Red fans ain't feeling it, and they feel like Ice Spice is trying to bite off of Sexy Red's style because she be holding bands in the video. Now, this is when I want to have a real moment with my young black Gen Zs. Child, they've been holding bands and videos since I was growing up, bitch, and I'm old enough to be some of y'all mother. Stop playing in my face. Stop playing in my. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. I see you little Negroes going on a downward spiral, trying to defend this Sexy Red. Instead of y'all trying to defend that Sexy Red and her AK-47 and niggas popping out of her crotch in her music videos, y'all should try and promote Sexy Red. Y'all should try and promote her music so that she don't have to do. I promise you, when her music starts selling, she won't be doing all this shit. She doing all this shit to continue grasping y'all's attention and y'all falling for it. Bitch, I'm telling, I keep telling y'all I'm a psychologist in real life. I don't play one on the internet. And psychologists are people who get hired to work with these celebrities to make them blow. Marketing and advertisement is psychology. It's not a coincidence that I have 140K on TikTok. But I'm not saying that, to try and boast and sound like, I'm this big bad bitch, because I can't even pop 2K on motherfucking YouTube. Point that I'm trying to make is that I know what the hell I'm talking about. What y'all got going over here and in this chat? Y'all falling out. Why y'all falling out? Y'all falling out because I got kicked off of TikTok? I know y'all ain't falling out because I got kicked off of TikTok. Somebody said that's the girl who was twerking in front of Bobby Jones. Baby, I don't even know who Bobby Jones is. My love, honey. Can you break down who Bobby Jones is for me? Theodore, I would appreciate it. Theodore, you said blame the staff. I'm going to blame that child whose extracurricular is to work on the school events and all that. I'm going to blame them. If it's a black staff, I ain't blaming them because they can lose their job, honey. Find one of them black students to blame that shit on and let's keep it moving. Oh, Theodore said that he wouldn't want either one of them at his child's school. And St. Lilith said that they think that it was her high school. Well, baby, honey, St. Lilith, child, and that's no shade to you, St. Lilith. I just had a lot of thoughts. When I get stuttering, it'd be a lot of thoughts at once. And if I start saying shit out loud, then the thoughts will start to fall in order. Yeah, this is live. I don't write this shit down, honey. Y'all catching me off the cuff, baby. I'm trying to become like Wendy Williams, honey. You know Wendy. Anyway, Lilith. Honey, I'm sure Jeffrey Dahmer had a high school. And I'm really disappointed, to be honest. I know I'm going to sound old saying this, but I'm really disappointed because they're trying to make this a colorist. The fans are trying to make it a colorist issue that Sexy Red is not being accepted by the woke blacks. Right? I would like for Sexy Red's fan base to consider the fact, since we're talking about color, I would like Sexy Red's fan base to consider the fact that it's taking for her to degrade and lower herself in all of these ways. She has lowered herself and degraded herself sexually. She has lowered herself and degraded herself regarding community safety. If you walking around with AKs and you're in videos with the baby, you do not support the safety of the black community. You do not support Black Lives Matter. And ain't nobody checking for that. But what I want Sexy Red's fan base to really think about is the fact that why does your fave, why does your dark-skinned beauty, why does this black girl have to go to all these antics to be seen? There are a lot of other girls who are her complexion and darker who are out here who have very dope music, high vibrational, aspirational women. Sexy Red ain't that. No shade, she could become that. She might be on her journey to becoming that. But right now she ain't that. And on top of that, her ass can't rap. Bitch, I would never sit here and read y'all no Sexy Red bars. Honey, I would read y'all a poem from elementary school students first, baby. We have the current consensus right now is that Diddy is not straight. People haven't even bothered to put whether they think that he's bi, queer, or 100%. The current consensus is Diddy is not straight. Yes, Diddy was calling Meek Mill's daddy. And if you notice that when Diddy was calling Meek Mill's daddy and telling Meek Mills that he loves him while calling him daddy, Meek Mills didn't flinch. Honey, if you notice, Meek Mill's butt looked like it's getting fatter. Honey, he was in that pool. You know I'm a cake connoisseur kind of girl. Cause you seen that cake. You seen how he kept trying to pop the cake up at the top. I ain't gonna spook too many of our little homosexual tricks that we do, you know, to get y'all men out the closet. But we gonna move on to the next case, baby. Now, honey, if you one of the white people who support your girl, I thank you. And I'm sure that you done probably already seen this tea. DJ, pump the beat.
One thing before I get off this. The motherfucker who said we're going to keep this thing going until people start losing their houses and their apartments. Listen to me, motherfucker. There's a lot of ways to lose your house. Some of it is financial, some of it is karma, and some of it is just figuring out who the fuck said that. And we know who said that. And where he fucking lives. There's a lot of ways to lose your house. You wish that on people. You wish that families starve while you're making $27 fucking million a year for creating nothing. Be careful, motherfucker. Be really careful. Because that's the kind of shit that stirs shit up. Peace out.
Baby, honey, if you need to hear Ryan Perlman break it down again, honey, you won't have to rewind a lot because, you know, I haven't had sex in a long time, and all of that aggressive energy, and that voice, touch me again, Lord. Real talk though, seriously. Ryan Perlman basically said, fuck around and find out, honey. He's clearly talking to some exec in Hollywood. If, you know, you've been hiding under a rock, honey, or, you know, if you don't watch the news, if I'm your only news, I haven't really discussed the strike. It started as a queer writer strike, which I don't hear a lot of people reporting on, but I guess I am queer news, so I should be reporting on that. It started as a queer writer strike because, you know, homosexuality and the whole gay agenda, they trying to hire us to be a part of everything that's going on in Hollywood. Problem is, they hiring us, but they ain't been paying us a motherfucker. So the queers started picketing and rioting first, and nobody cared. Honey, the queers been picketing and rioting since last year about regarding the Screen Actors Writers Guild or whatever. But anyway, it turned into an all screenwriters thing because once the queers started talking about how much money they were and were not making in Hollywood and how much residuals they were and were not getting in Hollywood, then that started a conversation amongst all writers in Hollywood. And the straight people started to realize, oh, baby, we not getting much more than y'all. So then all of the writers decided that, baby, they're going to gag the system. Now, since the actors ain't got no work, and y'all starting to see how useless actors are, because everything that an actor says, even when you think that they're just acting as themselves, baby, it's written by a writer. Honey, that's why we haven't been having hosts at award shows and things like that, because these people don't even know how to say, we'll be right back after commercial unless somebody write it. But anyway, since the writers don't have anything to say, the writers don't have any dialogue written, they've decided to start going on strike as well. That was Ron Perlman telling us that he got an ear in the industry, saying that somebody is willing to wait this strike out. Apparently some big exec or some big organization of execs are planning to wait this strike out, honey, until people start losing their homes. Yes, and that's why Ron Perlman made it very clear. If he and his cohort, if he and his comrades their livelihoods are severely threatened to the point that they're destitute, then honey, baby, he knows how to do things outside of Hollywood, aka pop up, which you seen was a white man making a threat on really rich white men who control his destiny and his art, and that's why it's such a big deal. Shout out to Ron Perlman, honey. We have faith in white people. We have faith in white people. Every stream, honey. You see this stream, I didn't say melanemic more than twice. I'm getting better. Yeah, hey Sean. Yeah, I'm here. My friend Sean. My friend Sean is the chat facilitator. Shout out to Sean G. Yes, honey, Sean, baby, I'm here. Oh, y'all still trying to figure out whether Diddy is gay or bisexual. We have one bid that says that they think that Diddy started being gay in the early 2000s. Theodore, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but the gay rapper that Wendy Williams was talking about, the whole reason for Wendy Williams, how you doing, is because she had exposed a gay rapper. Baby, she was talking about Diddy, honey, and that was back in the 90s. I think that was before Biggie was even shot. Thank you. Okay. Child, before we get up out of here, I said, I had avoided talking about them for quite a while now, but child, their second season is on. Yes, honey, Krishan and Blueface, child. Second season is on, honey. Crazy in Love, season 2. I ain't had nothing else to do last night as I was falling asleep, so I decided to watch this train wreck. Just like everybody else in the world, baby, that Krishan is magnetic. I watched it to see what was going on with Krishan and this baby. And they stay in the headline. So I also wanted to see what tea I could pick up from Ronnet. DJ Pump the Beat, please.
Man. Check it out. Gotta get the young niggas in there, man. My young niggas, y'all gonna get some pussy off this shit, man. Bro, they gonna bleed.
What? I'm still stuck on that conversation.
What conversation? The baby conversation?
Yeah. They said the shot this long, but I'll take that shot.
Shot for what? A DNA test?
Yeah.
Well, we got plenty of time to do that.
Yeah, but you're not about to...
I want to focus on the day that you got pregnant. I know we could find out that day out exactly. Go to the doctor and tell you exactly, this is the day you got pregnant. We're talking about these unidentified bogeys that you steady lying about, that I know you lying about, that you know you lying about. My vision is we get a lie detector test so I can get these lies that I know are lies, and we're gonna find out. I should be worried about that pregnancy shit. You need to be worried about this lie detector test.
We can get this shit done and over with, because I don't want to have this conversation.
Are we here for that?
Huh?
Are we here for that? Why would we distract my moment for your bullshit? Fuck no. I'd rather wait till we get back and figure it out at the time and place for everything. I got a whole fight coming up that I'm about to go weigh in for. You think I want to be thinking about your pregnancy test? Your paternity?
Thinking about it right
Because I'm a nice guy. You're pregnant with my child, I'll be able to rub your feet. I'm going to rub your back. If you're not pregnant with my child and I'm rubbing your feet and rubbing your back, I want to punch you in the stomach.
And I'm not lying about no fucking child that you say you wanted to have. What are you talking about?
What does that have to do with you lying? You steady have
right now and be a baby.
Man, we ain't.
So
It's not your time right now. We're not worried about you. We're worried about Blueface and his fight right now. We're not worried about Krishan and her baby. Right now, it's about me and winning this fight. You can either support me and shut the fuck up, or you can keep.
Why are you trying to be smart right now?
You keep trying to make it. We can
I'm
go
not.
right now. I already said we're not going right
Then
now.
stop talking about it.
You're talking about it. I remember this one time you lied to me about where you were at, where you were going for a couple of days.
I only left for a day.
Then you turn around talking about you pregnant.
You ain't done talking shit.
Well, we having a meeting about you, Kev. We trying to figure out what we gonna do with you.
What? It's your baby. Then what? Y'all want to say sorry after the fact y'all wasted your time?
If you're gonna be feeding the fishes or sleeping with the fishes, we're trying to figure it out.
I don't want to have nobody baby no more, bro. You're not listening to me. I am listening, Moda. Let me just get this abortion. Leave it alone. For real, I don't want to be baby so much, bro.
That is a perfect example, honey, of why I've been so hesitant to put my voice and face in the spotlight so long. Because, child, if I did it when I was Krishan age, honey, that story would have been a hot-ass mess plus a tranny. Okay? All right? Baby, I don't know if y'all caught all the tea, so we going to run it back. First of all, we got the delinquency of minors. Not only is this nigga being low vibrational on camera, not only is this nigga on camera, but he got little young boys trying to advertise. Baby, I'm convinced that Zeus ain't gonna be happy until they get a lawsuit, like a real one, or until honey Lemmy Pepper Wings is looking at a federal indictment for the delinquency of minors and some more shit. They literally had that child rolling up a damn blunt. I don't care where it's legalized at. Ain't nobody that young supposed to be rolling no motherfucking blunts. And what kind of example are you, Blueface? Like, people complain about me doing a whole bunch of motherfucking cussing, but I am not trying to push recreational drugs off on teenage children who belong to fucking school and not recording with you on Zeus. Keep in mind that they end up having an altercation where they could not enter an event because their tour bus was riddled with firearms. So not only do you have these children around recreational drugs, but you got these children around firearms. Honey, baby, I'm going to tell you what I can't do. And we ain't even got to the real tea yet. The real thing that I want to talk to y'all about was the manipulation of Krishan. Krishan, I'm secretly hoping that you see this video, baby. This is what you call covert narcissism. This is what you call manipulation. This is Blueface attempting to destroy this girl's mental health while she's pregnant. I'm not sure if y'all caught the conversation. I'll take it back for y'all. But essentially, Blueface wants to keep bringing up the fact that he believes Krishan is a liar and he wants her to take a lie detector test. Now, and if you're new with this couple, then you're not aware that it had already gone viral that Blueface had been denying that the child was his for months. So now Krishan has gotten to the point where she's tired of hearing Blueface deny the child. So she's ready to take the test ASAP. She's ready to do the natal the natal, the prenatal paternity test to prove that, he's the father. She's very confident that he's the father. And you will hear Blueface telling her that now he wants her to get a lie detector test. Because clearly he sees that she's confident that he's the father. So he got to stir another pot. He still got to make this girl's pregnancy miserable. And then that's when you see her ready to abort. But let's get back to the conversation in the Sprinter.
These unidentified bogeys that you steady lying about, that I know you lying about, that you know you lying about. My vision is we get a lie detector test so I can get these lies that I know are lies, and we're gonna find out. I should be worried about that pregnancy shit. You be worried about this lie detector test.
We can get this shit done and over with, because I don't even have this conversation with you.
Are we here for that?
Huh?
Are we here for that? Why would we distract my moment for your bullshit? Fuck no. I'd rather wait till we get back and figure it out at the time, place, service. I got a whole fight coming up.
He's already told on himself. He's told that he's not truly interested in finding out whether or not she's a liar or not, or else he would handle it now. The excuse for him not wanting to handle it now is that he wants to focus on this fight. He doesn't want to think about it. Well, if you're consistently having conversations to the point that you're having these conversations on camera about a subject, then clearly it's already distracting you. And he knows that. He's aware of that. Whoever convinced Krishan not to get the abortion, girl, I can't say it on YouTube. But child, Krishan, you need to second guess they place and position in your life, honey baby. I don't know. Child, I'm just praying for this young girl because I know how hard the Baltimore streets are, and I can imagine how much she wants love. So, child, Krishan, you could do so much better. The real tea is, and the real reason I believe that he wants to keep you miserable is because you are the biggest star, and the opportunities he's only getting because of you. They got him doing amateur boxing matches. That's the only thing that he's booked to do without you is amateur boxing matches. Child, honey, look. Child, did y'all see this mess? Child, DJ pump the beat.
You got. Look at all that. Look at what all they got. They talking about paying the bill. What did you come out for? We come together. My thing is, y'all doing too much. Y'all doing way too much. We didn't order all that. But when
I don't mean no harm. But I am on the side of the Negroes that's standing up talking about, honey, I didn't order all this, I didn't order all that. I'm a budget kinds of girl. I'm a budget kinds of girl. I don't care if I make 6 figures a year. I'm a budget kinds of girl. Those type of rules need to be established before y'all get to the restaurant. Those type of rules need to be established before you get to the restaurant. Because if I got the extra coin to split the bill evenly across the table, if I have enough coins to cover that, to cover a percentage of everything that you decided to order, if I got enough coins to do that, then I'm going to show up. And we're going to be at competition. Baby, every time you order a drink, I'm ordering one. For every appetizer, entree, and side you order, I'm ordering one. So that I can be sure that when I pay my percentage, that I paid a percentage worth what the hell I got. I done been that broke friend of many times, honey. I done seen times that we done went to restaurants, honey, and I done got the chicken parmesan, honey, and everybody else done got crab cakes and some more shit, bitch. I'm drinking water, and these bitches got soft drinks and cocktails and some more. I came prepared to pay my $30 for my chicken parmesan, and that includes gratuity. I didn't come here to pay a portion of your crab cakes and some more shit. You know the last time that happened to me? That girl is still waiting on my $30, honey. I paid 30. I paid my 30 for my chicken parmesan, but the portion of the bill was 60 for everybody. She was still waiting on that other 30, honey, and it's been a while, and she is still waiting on that other 30. But how do you feel? Are you a split the bill evenly kinds of person, or are you a honey give me a separate check kinds of person? Are you a oh no we gonna go through and see who had what kinds of person? Are you the type of bitch to just cover the bill? Baby, I don't know. See, you can call me stingy. You can call me some more shit. But when I go out to eat, even when I go out to eat on dates, I'm not eating that lavish. Yeah, I'm keeping in mind that I might want to get my chitlins slammed and that, I don't want to have to flush out too much. But also, I'm just not that lavish when I go out to eat. I cook a lot in the house. I cook more in the house. I'm not really a lavish go out to eat girl like that. I like to try restaurants. I like to try certain things, but I'm not order everything off the menu kinds of girl. I know every time y'all see girls my size or bigger, y'all assume that you going to have to pay $100 to take us out somewhere to eat. Me, child, honey, now you going to have to pay more than that 30. If you taking me out, I'm not getting the chicken parmesan, but you ain't going to have to pay $100 unless you taking me somewhere that's about $60 a plate. I'm toxic, Teddy. Oh Lord, Teddy said that I'm toxic. Oh God. As fuck. Oh, y'all talk about Blueface and Krishan. Somebody said she really needs a intervention. Child, at this point, I'm just accepting the fact that she knows what the hell she's getting herself into. Like genuinely, if you watched last night's episode, the premiere episode, there was literally a tweet that pops up where she said, essentially that she knew that she was the one who got pregnant by this guy, and she knows what she's in for. Child, pray for Krishan, honey. Really pray for this baby. I'm really upset for the baby. I feel like Krishan knows what she got herself into at this point. Female Pit said, where they do that at, we pay for what we order. Sometimes I pay with my credit card and my friends give me the money. Yes, Female Pit. We have, that's why I still owe the girl $30. Because she paid with her card and I gave her $30. And I told her to wait on the other $30. I don't think that she knew that I literally meant, like, girl, wait on it. See if it happens. I think she thought that I was saying, like, wait a little while and I'll send it to you. But I'm sure she done learn now. And she probably watching this stream. Hey, girl, wait on that $30. Okay? All right? That's all I got for y'all. It's Messy Monday. I just came on to fill y'all in, get a quick little kiki, honey. I'll be back tomorrow evening to do the ballroom tea. Keep your eye out for your girl, honey. But until I see y'all again, peace, love, and blessings to you and yours. And thank you for supporting me.